Hey Gators! In this video I'm going to show you how to create an assignment with a Google Drive document attached. I'm here in my course dashboard on Schoology, and I'm going to scroll down and go into my sandbox. Remember, our sandbox is just a place where we can try out new features. Students will not actually see any of the content that we post in the sandbox. It's kind of your trial run before you put something on your live course. In one of the other videos, I will show you how to copy content from your sandbox to a real course. But for now, let's add an assignment with a Google Doc. I'm going to click right here on Add Materials, and I want to add an assignment. Now, I'm going to name mine. Now, of course, your name and your description will probably be a little bit more elaborate and aligned to your course. However, I use my sandbox to demonstrate different things. So I name my assignments and folders and things just to give you an idea of what I did to get there. So I have my name of my document or my assignment. I can type a description here. Here are my text tools to change colors, spell check. Down here, file, if you want to add a file from elsewhere, like if you're uploading something specifically from your computer that you just want students to see, not work on or edit in any way. You can add links, you can add resources. Audio and video recording is helpful for younger students. If they are too young to read your directions, you can read it for them. And external tools. But today I'm going to work specifically on Google Drive assignments. I'm going to click the Google Drive assignments, and here is my assignment template that I have already created. It's in my Google Drive. I created it just like any other file in your Google Drive. I went through Google Docs. You can also upload. You can work in sheets, pages, anything. Here we go. It now says test assignment template, which was the name of my file. And it says this will create a copy of your file for each student. I think most of us have experienced what it's like to work in a Google Doc at the same time as many other people. It gets a little chaotic. Sometimes people's content accidentally gets deleted or typed over. When there are a lot of hands in one document, it can get a little crazy. So rather than putting your students through that, assigning a template from the app here is going to allow your students to have a clean copy of your template. And every student will get their own clean copy. You don't have to worry about creating it for them. When they go to this assignment and they click on it, Schoology will automatically generate a copy of the template that they can work on by themselves. It's pretty cool. You can add a due date if you want. You can add a category. Now keep in mind, your categories will be daily and major, of course, to match your gradebook and eSchool. I do not have a homeroom class, so I don't have a gradebook. But I want to point out that there is an ungraded option right here. You will also have an ungraded option if you do not want this assignment to be put in your gradebook. Let's say this is just something that you're checking for progress and not taking a grade on. You would select ungraded. Okay? If you select something such as daily or major, that tells Schoology that you want Schoology to grade that assignment or allow you to grade that assignment, and the grade will be put into the grade book as that category. You're going to choose a period. This is the same as in eSchool when we have our 4 marking periods throughout the year. It will show marking period 1, marking period 2, marking period 3, marking period 4. Again, I don't have a homeroom class, so I don't have a grading period. I'm going to stick with my sandbox. You don't need to worry about factor. Most of the time, you won't need to worry about a scale or a rubric. If you are interested in learning about rubrics, I will show the wonderful world of rubrics in a different video. Down here, I do want to point out this green dot. This is very important for any assignment, whether you're using Google Drive or not. This green dot is what indicates that your assignment is published to students. If you click it and it goes away, it's now a white circle. It says unpublished. That means that your students cannot see that assignment. If you want them to see it as soon as you post it, then you need to have a green circle there. If you want to post it and wait a while, let's say you're planning ahead for next week's assignments, so you want to go ahead and put them in, get them set up, attach your documents, but you're not ready for your students to look at them just yet, then you would go with the unpublished option. I'm going to go ahead and publish mine, and I will click Create. So now my assignment shows up in my little feed right here. I can click on it. Here is our link to the template. And because I'm working in a sandbox, this is my copy of the document. But when your students see that and click on the link, that's when it will generate the student copy. Also, speaking again about published versus unpublished, if you want to see another way to do that, click on the little gear and our circle appears. Right now, my assignment is published, and I can tell because this little icon is very bright. If I want to unpublish, I click Unpublish. It will ask me if I'm sure. And now you'll notice that it's grayed out. And that means that my students cannot see it. It is unpublished. So let's go back and undo that. Yes, I want to publish it again. And that's all there is to it. I hope this has been helpful.